How's it going, Bear Bull traders? Robert H here. It's Monday afternoon. I was unable to trade the open this morning. Had some things come up. I sat down at around, let's say 2 o'clock or so, 1:30, and just watching the charts, looking at potential plays. As you guys know, I love reversals, which is great because those things tend to happen later in the day. Sometimes they'll happen after 10:30, then sometimes they'll happen in the afternoon after 1:30. So it's really good to have multiple strategies in your toolbox. That way you can trade different market conditions, right? So you have certain strategies for the open, orbs, ABCDs, whatever. Then you have other strategies that can help you, trade during the midday. Anyways, so CGC, this thing has been selling off really badly in the past week or so here. As you guys know, Canada legalized marijuana, and it was buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So really sold off, losing all these moving averages on the daily chart. As you can see, there's a bunch of levels down here that I had in the $40, $41 area. And I waited for, so I sat down somewhere around here. I saw that this was a potential reversal, but looking how weak it was on SSR, minus 10%, and this ugly daily, I didn't trust it for the first reversal. I told myself, okay, if it does decide to reverse and I miss it, not a big deal, whatever, right? There'll be more setups to come. So this, as you guys can see, huge spinning top type deal, and it just failed. It just failed. And as you guys know, on these reversals, when it fails, it ensues, the dump ensues, and it becomes a reverse ABCD of sorts, right? It goes A, B, C, and down here to D, right? Kind of like that. So I wasn't in a rush to take that trade. I was like, okay, I don't trust it for the first one. I'll wait for a second one that looks a little cleaner. This candle is huge. If I had to put my stop at low of the day and enter in a new 15-minute high, it'd be scary, right? The risk reward wouldn't really be there for me. So I waited for the second one here, this red spinning top. As you guys can see in the 5-minute chart, after the ABCD failed, we had a little more consolidation. And the new 15-minute high was marked by here, 40, 60-ish, somewhere like that. And I took it, as you guys can see on the 1-minute chart. I always look for these moving average crossovers, right? And when it loses this crossover and becomes a cluster mess like that, it's really dangerous to get back in until it kind of figures out what it wants to do. So during this, the moving averages went vertical or northeast, and I took it on this little pullback, right? So I've been waiting for pullbacks lately, just because I prefer to have better entries to give me better risk reward. This one, the risk reward was pretty good. I put my stop down here, 5 cents below this prior wick here, because I know if it makes a new 5-minute low, the move's gonna fall apart, kind of like it did here, right? So I put my risk there, my stop there, and then my reward were a bunch of levels that came from the daily, came from moving averages and so forth. So the first partial I took here is basically at 41 whole dollar, and that's basically a 1-to-1. So I put my stop about 25 cents away. I'm going to take my first partial after 25 cents, right? So I took it here, actually got a little bit more because of the pop here, and it got 40 cents on that. And then I started taking partial slowly at levels, right? So 41 and 29 was, I think, this wick down here. Took some there, and then I took some here at this moving average, and then the next partial here was off the 15-minute chart here, this moving average, and finally just right shy of VWAP. So as you can see, I was really patient with the exits, and I mentioned that before, right? When you're in a winning trade, there's no reason to get out. No reason to get out. Don't panic, right? Because sometimes it hurts to leave money on the table. And once the move has kind of proven itself, say we got into this area here, either it's going to go back down or it's going to go to VWAP. And I think the closer we get to VWAP, the higher the probability are that we're going to get there, right? It's exponentially increased. Once you get to here, you know you're going to get to VWAP, right? Because other people are piling in. They see that move's going to happen. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So again, no reason to partial quickly, guys, if there's no sign of that. Look at this trend. No all white candles. No new 5-minute low. Even this little hammer thing wasn't scary because it still made a new 5-minute high and no new 5-minute low, right? So really, just got to believe in the trade, guys. And I'm taking this to heart. I'm starting to use range orders to get me my mind off the trade. I don't have to watch every tick anymore, right? You know, I used to just sit there and stare with my back hunched over the screen, and every time it would dip like this, I would take a partial. Every time it would break a moving average, I'd take a partial. I'd get, all antsy and stuff. But honestly, just put the range order, and whatever happens, happens. You either get stopped out or you hit your profit target. And those are the two outcomes. And you're in absolutely zero control of how that pans out. All you can do is just focus on executing to perfection, right? Do that over and over and over and over. Winning trades will come, losing trades will come, and that's how you get consistency in this game. So anyways, sorry, long rant. That's the trade. I'm a one-trick pony, as Andrew has mentioned in the past, right? You don't need to be a master of all these different strategies. Just get good at one or two strategies, and they'll present themselves every single day. Execute those to perfection, and you will be surviving this game, right? Just be a master of one or two strategies. That's it. Don't have to be a jack of all trades. And eventually you're going to get so good at executing the strategy that that's all you really need to trade. So that's my day. This one trade returned almost 4% of my account. And that's not bad for missing the open, right? So anyways, don't want to be taking too much of you guys' time. Hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Take it easy.